Meet Maryann Lazarski, one of Milwaukee PBS's award-winning producers. Along with being the executive producer of 1036, Maryann has an interest in another type of production.
Documentary production is something that I've always wanted to do. I worked in news for many years, and while we did some specials and things like that, you don't get the chance to really take a deep dive, right? And so I was very excited about the opportunity, and again, grateful that I got the job, and eventually I was able to do some of the things that I wanted to do.
After being hired at Milwaukee PBS to produce Outdoor Wisconsin, Maryann was given the opportunity to produce 1036. 1036 is a news magazine show that focuses on an issues and human interest look on the Milwaukee area.
We've done everything from featuring short docs within 1036 to talking about serious issues that affect our community, whether it's lead in the water, mental health, and also profiling people in our community who we want viewers to get to know for one reason or another.
As an editorial and executive producer for 1036, Maryann has various responsibilities.
I have to produce content or make sure that other producers are producing content for the show. And then I'm responsible for working with our host, Portia Young, in recording the lead-ins and the tags for the segments. And then I work with Darren Malkowski, who's a fabulous editor, and putting the show together. So there's a lot of organization details that you have to make sure. Producing is the devil in the details, right? So you have to make sure that everything is ready to go.
Following the stories of interesting and inspiring local people is one of Maryann's favorite types of content to produce.
We did a piece on a 100-year-old veteran, World War II, just recently. His name is Julian. And I did a piece on a 100-year-old lady, Ada, who was involved with a Polish dance group in town. And she was a bit of a character and loved telling her story. Dickie Chappelle, a documentary I did on a woman who grew up in Shorewood. She was a little bit of a character. She was a photojournalist during the war. They just have so much wisdom and so many great stories to share, and so you're always looking for those kind of great human interest pieces. And those are the kinds of stories outside of documentaries. Those are the kinds of stories that, at this point in my career, I really love telling. I think the most impactful project has been Kids in Crisis, which was about youth and mental health, because we found out that it touched so many lives in different ways, whether it was parents or counselors or young people themselves who saw the documentary. I love to do projects that make a difference, and that one, I think, really did in a good way. So we hope that it continues to make a difference. I've been really grateful for all sorts of projects that I've done. I wouldn't have really been able to do a lot of the documentaries that we've done here without being here at PBS.
After more than 25 years in the industry, Maryann's career has been fulfilling and successful through teaching, managing, and of course producing for not just Milwaukee PBS, but the community.